That when you're boating, you're literally immersed in nature. And for me, I find it so peaceful, and it's so good for the soul. You know, it's the sunrises, it's the sunsets, it's the clear nights with the stars when you're on anchorage, and the wildlife. Like on this trip, I mean, to have orcas swim alongside the boat, had this happen multiple times. A pod of humpback whales surround the boat and be able to be so close that you can almost feel when they come up for air and they're blowing. It's incredible. For people that really want to just relax and just feel at peace, being on a boat and being immersed in nature, to me, is really special. My name is Shadix. I'm the proud owner of a Nordhavn 63 named True Blue. First of all, I've always loved boats. I've always loved being on the water. I remember growing up, my Uncle Raymond had a boat. It wasn't a very big boat. It probably wasn't 17 feet long, and I think it had like a 50 horsepower Johnson. But for us, that was everything. We spent every summer on the water, and the sounds of being on the water and being with family and friends, enjoying ourselves on the lake was the highlight of my childhood, I would say. Later in life, I was able to get a couple ski boats initially that I enjoyed with my family. It was awesome. And then I graduated from those to a Grand Banks East Bay, which is a fabulous boat, and I enjoyed the boat tremendously. I enjoyed the community of boating and got introduced to great people and a great experience. But what I found was I was using the boat differently than I expected. I found myself wanting to go further and stay longer, and so that caused me to reflect on what my next boat would be. And I started my search, and I looked for a boat every single day for over 2 years, every morning. And I went to boat shows all over the U.S., and I met a lot of nice people and looked at a lot of boats. And they were all fun, but none of them really spoke to me the way the Nordhavn did. The quality, the design, and more importantly, the support behind the brand, behind the boat, which to me it means so much, has just been fantastic. So in the end, there was no question for me that Nordhavn was the right boat, and then it was just finding the right model. I went on a number of different models, and actually when this boat came on the market, I had never been on a 63. But I made the offer without ever being on the 63, and then I went to see one, and after I saw it, I was convinced that this was the right model. And when I bought the boat and we brought it up from Sausalito, the captain said, "You know, you bought this boat, and I know that you like her, but when we get to Anacortes, you're going to love her." And he was absolutely right. So we had a fantastic day. We left Nanaimo this morning around midday, timed Dodd Narrows pretty close, pretty well. We went through about 1 knot of current, not bad. Busy day there though. That's the ultimate log jam. Had a tugboat moving through some logs, so we had a lot of boats on the north side and the south side of the Narrows. We saw Serenade 60 from British Columbia coming through. Got a chance to say hello to them, and then on the south side, we actually crossed paths with Tabby and had a chance to pull alongside and talk a little bit. But hey, the weather today was fantastic. Low wind. We got here to Genoa Bay and had a chance to get on the dock. And looking forward to going to the Genoa Bay Cafe. I hear they have fantastic carrot cake. So I'm super excited about that. And yeah, it's going to be a great evening. Looking forward to tonight and then getting underway tomorrow to Roche Harbor. So in terms of my background and I guess my professional journey, I want to start by saying that I've been incredibly blessed and fortunate to meet and work with really just absolutely fantastic people. Some people have summed up my career this way in thirds. The first third I was proud, and I'm still very proud to have served our country. I was a captain in the field artillery for the first third of my career, and then the second third was more in the corporate America, in the retail business, and then third was also a retail business. But when people ask me what did I do in my work, what was my job, what was my function, the way I think about it is I really focus my attention on creating an environment, building a team, and helping the people within that team achieve their full potential. So when I think about the things that I enjoy most about boating, there are many, and I won't go through the entire list, but some things that jump to mind. You know, I've always been a planner, and so I really enjoy the planning and the preparation. You know, the route planning the night before, getting the boat ready to go, and my friends and family on the boat to kind of navigate our way to our next destination. That to me is a lot of fun. And then once we're at our destination, it's always fun to explore new places, meet new people, try new things, and read a little bit about the local history, maybe try a nice restaurant, something like that. So it goes on from there, but I'll go back to what I said before. What I enjoy most is sharing it with others, and I am very blessed and fortunate to have had the opportunity to share it with many prior colleagues and family and friends over the last 3 months, and I look forward to doing much of the same in the months ahead. So hey, we made it across the Harrow Strait. We got into Roche Harbor around 4 o'clock. It's a fantastic place, super popular on a Sunday afternoon, but we were able to carve out a little space, get the anchor down, and for the first time used the clutch release on the windlass and got the anchor down much quicker. That would have come in really handy up in Alaska, so that was fun to do. And of course we got the crab pots out, and to continue to have a little bit of luck, we're picking up a crab here and there, so looking forward to a little bit of lunch of crab this afternoon. We did go ashore on the tender and took a walk up to the mausoleum. If you've not done that at Roche Harbor, that's something to see. Always enjoy doing that and sharing it with friends. Met up with some friends, always great when you come into Marina and you can catch up with friends, you know, and so they came out and we had a good visit last night. So I've had friends and family ask me, you know, Ross, why are you so committed to this new adventure, this boat life, this thing that you're doing? And I've thought about that. And the first thing that comes to mind is, you know, when I was leading a team, working with a team, I was part of something. And now that I'm retired, it's nice to be a part of something, this boating community. There's kind of a tribe that goes along with the boating community. We all share something in common, and when you come into a marina, people come out and help you with their lines. Everybody talks about where you've been and where you're going, and they're sharing information and restaurants and anchorages and places that they've been. And I just really love being a part of the community and also the support community. You know, like the Nordhavn family and all of the vendors around, the preferred vendors around Nordhavn, are always very interested in teaching us how to operate these boats and how to take care of the boats. And you feel like you're a part of something. And for me, that's very meaningful. The other thing I was looking for is kind of the mental and physical challenge. You know, learning something new, doing a difficult thing well. You know, I just returned from this trip to Alaska. I went north of Juneau into Glacier Bay, and you know, the sense of accomplishment and just doing a difficult thing well. Now, I had a lot of support. Don't get me wrong. I was on the phone with my support from Nordhavn regularly, and with my training captain, and I had family and friends with me along the way. But it felt great to learn something new and be able to do it well. So we made our way from Roche Harbor this morning, past Friday Harbor, and then on over to Anacortes. This is the final leg of the trip. It's been 3 months, and I have to say, this last leg today was you know, quite memorable. We had a lot of things that were going on. We had some current, we had some wind, we had some rain, we even had a thunderstorm. We had a lot of boat traffic, and we had a lot of fun. Arriving here today was fantastic. It's good to be back in Anacortes. I know this is not my home, but after making so many friends here and spending so much time here, I almost feel like I'm coming home today. Now the question becomes, what's next? I think an immediate future for me is we start back with preparation and planning for a trip to Mexico. I've heard great things. I know a lot of friends, especially from the Nordhavn Owners Group, that are making plans to depart into September for Mexico, and I'm beginning to do the same. I may be a little bit behind the curve, but we're going to pick up the pace, and we'll get ready to go to Mexico. That's on the horizon, and that's where I'm at today. We'll see what the future holds.